So there's Sarama. That's one of my favorite cards in the deck. This card right here, this shit right here, that's a 1-card starter. Meaning I can take this card, and as long as it doesn't get stopped, I can make a full board and still have 4 cards left in my hand. So this is a brick if you draw it, but if you don't draw it, it's the MVP of the day. Every time. Every time, every time. I'm telling you. The Rhino Warrior. He's badass. He's what I summoned off that 1-card starter. This is Shavara. He's the one that got hit in the deck to 1 because he's too strong. And I got 3 copies of this in there. This searches another card in the deck. It's basically bait for hand traps, and like it's really good if it doesn't get stopped. Imperm. That stops any monster effect as long as it can be targeted. And then Wailing. Most people don't play this, but I play it because it's got utility and like it's another name for me to play off of. So like this whole deck is based off of getting destroyed. If they get destroyed, I plus. So like I don't mind if people destroy my stuff as long as they don't negate it afterwards. This is one of the traps in the deck. A special summons one from grave or one from deck if it's destroyed. This is the card that I search off that spell card. So 1 of. Just because you only need 1. And then this is the other trap for the deck. The archetype based trap, anyways. And then this searches any card in my deck, basically, unchained wise. It's literally one of the best cards in the deck. Then my side deck is just 3 ofs, all the good hand traps. Got Nibiru, the Primal Being, Growing Lockbird, Artifact Lancia, and then D-Barrier, and Ash Blossom. Yeah, I play commons. I'll go ahead and show off the extra deck too, just because what the fuck ever. I don't care if anybody's using my list. SP. SP is real good. Shout out to Jake for that one. He just gave me it. Even though that nigga's a little mad at me right now, it'll be alright. Underworld Goddess. DDD. Deuce King Machinax. Nightmare Griffin. This card's like an auto win versus some decks. Then my big dog Anguish. Anguish is a G, dude. Like full on. Yama. Yama's the MVP of the extra deck. Muckracker. It's another good card. And we got the Caesar, bro. Caesar's a badass. And we got Rage. Another one of my favorite cards. Oh, excuse me. And then we got Mud Dragon of the Swamp. Garua, Wings of Resonant Life. Elder Entity Entes, Mirrorlogic Aggregator, and that's the rest of the extra deck. I basically just showed y'all all the sauce for tomorrow, dog. So all the sauce. Shout out to my girl. She got me this badass binder, dog. I fucking love it. She got it for a steal, $15. And it was like originally $60. I'm gonna take a sneak peek in that. My Gate Guardians. It's one of my favorite decks to play. I don't have all the stuff I need for it yet. I need another Fenrir. But it's coming along good. Plunder Patrol. I wanted to build this deck, but I don't have all the shit for it. It's a good deck. Cool deck. Monarchs. This was my first actual, like, competitive deck. I played it for a real long time. This deck right here. This will be the deck I'll be on after regionals. Earth Machine. The homie hooked me up with the whole deck. He quit the game and he just gave it to me, bro. And it's one of my, when I say it's one of my favorite decks, but it's honestly one of the coolest archetypes I've ever messed around with. And it's just some random staples in there now. Penny Stomp trade bait. Ain't nothing too expensive in here, but you know it's a decent binder. I got some more stuff in the back, but that's for Earth Machines. And then this was a Christmas present from my old lady a couple years ago. My favorite mat. I'll never get rid of this thing. I tried to sell it back when I quit last time, but I'll never get rid of this thing. Even if somebody wanted it, I ain't gonna get rid of it. It's a beautiful mat from a beautiful lady. I need to get a mat tube to put the motherfucker around. That way it gets more. That way it stays decent. It's got a little flare, but that just means I play on it a lot, which I do. I don't have another deck like put together in a deck box, so I'll probably finish this square and then hop off here. I'll do a couple shout outs for anybody that sees this video. Again, shout out to Music Biz Marty. Rest in peace, homie. It fucking sucks that I never got to chop it up with you, dog, because you brought me so many laughs. More laughs than I've ever had in my whole life, dog. You fucking with Cyrax was just, beyond comedy gold. Shout out to my dad. Rest in peace. Shout out to all the real homies. Shout out to my lady for being there for me. No matter how many times we bicker and fucking fight, I love her. Shout out to the rest of my family, my kids. Shout out to the homies on YouTube, Pilgrim X, Peter Riller, 2.0, Homeless Sock Puppet. We miss you, fool. You need to get back on. I know you got some shit going on, though, so we ain't rushing you, homie. Just when you get back, come back swinging. We miss you. We miss having conversations with you. Everybody does, I'm sure. Shout out to Cat Without a Hat. Shout out to How It Is What It Is. These are all content creators, y'all. Y'all go subscribe to them. They drop. Shout out to Hutch. Y'all go subscribe to Hutch too. That's a cool motherfucker right there. But I'm gonna hop off this, y'all. Hope everybody has a good night. Wiz out.